Members of Parliament are mafia politicians. Participating of Indian commoner in the governing system of the country is utter failure, contrary to the prognostication of the lawmakers. Every person who stands as a candidate for the MP or MLA election spent crores of rupees as election expenses. The commoner who could not able to spend such a huge amount of money could not even able to think about the politics. Politics has been elevated to such a higher plane of wealthy circle from the reach of the common man. Apart from spending crores of rupees, the wealthy candidate entreat before the electorate for their votes with supplicated assurances to fulfill all the needs of their constituency. But after getting elected, most of them become out of reach to their constituents. They are totally submerged into the ocean of corrupt administration. What is the necessity for them to act subservient before the layman to get his vote? A member of Indian Parliament who is begging for the vote before election and digging for the wealth after it is getting 50,000 rupees as monthly salary. Constitutional allowance of 40,000 rupees per month and sitting allowance of rupees 2,000 for each day of his attendance during the parliamentary session. Flight charge to attend the parliament is totally free for the MP and 1/4 for his personal attendant. In Indian Railway, first class AC ticket is free for the MP and sleeper class ticket is free for his attendant. Post government quarter is provided to every MP in New Delhi along with 2 landline telephone connection with 50,000 free calls per annum. Free internet and mobile connections are also provided. Don't raise your eyebrows. The list is not concluded. They are getting 20,000 rupees as pension after the 5-year period of their reign. Free rail travel concession in all class with one accompany. Free telephone connection and limited free calls are also provided to them till the end of their life. Apart from these benefits, there is also lot of ways to amass wealth behind the scene by abusing the power vested with them. Even after getting these kind of huge benefits, are they fulfilling their parliamentary obligation promptly? During the Manmohan Singh governance, up to 9th session of the parliament, total working days of it is 213. The DMK MP and self-proclaimed cinema star J.K. Ritesh alias Sivakumar of Pudukkottai attended only 79 days and absented for 134 days. Thiru A.K.S. Vijayan, Sugavanam, S.R. Jayadurai have attended only 50% of the parliamentary days. Thiru Adi Shankar MP of Kallakurichi attended only 102 days and absented 111 days. Thiru Thirumavalavan of Vidudalai Sirthaigal attended only 87 days and absented for 126 days. Tirumati Vijayasanthi, yesterday a heroine of South Indian cinema and MP, attended only 26 days and absented for 187 days. What about the behind the scene puppeteer of Indian government, Sonia Gandhi, and her Macula son Rahul Gandhi of Indian first family? Sonia Gandhi, MP of Rabareilly constituency in UP, has not attended the parliament even for half of the session, not participated in any debate and not raised a single question. Rahul Gandhi, MP of Amedi constituency of UP has attended only 87 days and absented for 126 days. He was participated in only one debate but not asked any question. This is the tip of the iceberg. We have asked for the attendance details of former and present Minister of Tamil Nadu under Right to Information Act, and it was simply denied. In Indian politico-socio-administrative system, PBBI, this is politician, bureaucrat, businessman and industrialist coterie is the sucker who loots the wealth means to the common people and shares among themselves. The huge amount of Indian wealth being stashed in the form of gold and money into the foreign banks in Hong Kong, Cayman, Macau Islands, Switzerland, Germany, Singapore, Leicester and Dubai are the handiwork of this coterie. They done so with the help of numerous loopholes enriched Indian laws. Is it not alarming to hear these kind of shocking exposes? Remember about the facts exposed in this short film. Beware of these truths before voting next time.